Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up the town in the Scarlet Orchard next to the Fishman Ritual site, which finished up our Blightstorm cycle, so we reset that, and we're here on a new world map now, with some interesting world modifiers all crowded together here. On one hand, I'm not really all that interested in doing this one with the two, even though someone voted for that, of course. And also, on the other hand, I'm not really interested in doing another Scarlet Orchard, even if it is up against the flooded mines. Now, the advantage of doing this one is that it's probably going to reveal what this one and this one are. Whereas if I do one over here, if I do something over here, the best I could see is potentially that one. If I came like right here, I could see this one, and maybe we could reveal some out here. But given how they're so tightly clustered up in this area, it actually is kind of a decent idea to do to go in this direction, so we can see what some of these other modifiers or possibly chests are over time. So I think the best thing here to do would be to either do one of these or the other. The alternate here, of course, is the levitating monument, but even that's a bit offside here from the rest of this stuff. So if we wanted to get a good chance of couple of things. One, revealing as many of these mystery tiles as possible. Going either to here or to here is the best option. And the second thing is one of the things that affects your score is how far from the smoldering city you get. So if we go this way or even that way, which they're the same distance, they're what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles, or 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. They're the same distance, so they would give us the same score from that perspective. Now this is going to have a much higher score from the modifiers, but it's also that much more difficult, so you get what you pay for with it. So both of them are tempting from that perspective. And I had one vote for each, so of course you guys didn't even help me out with that one. But before we do that, let's go into the Smoldering City and the upgrades tree. And I only had one person, I think, who gave me a vote, but that's fine because I agree with their vote, which is take the embarkation point. So let's do that. I don't think anybody else spoke up on that one. If you did, I'm sorry. So I'm waffling on this. I was hoping to get a little more feedback, but I think we'll do this Scarlet Orchard next to the flooded mines, so we can see what this flooded mines does. Now, what I don't remember was how many points we get per year, or how much hostility points we get per year. I may go back and look at my last, the last town and see what we got per year from that. It's a few. But 2 points per year, or 2 points per villager additional is going to be a hit too. But let's give it a shot. Let's go to the Scarlet Orchard. We're almost certainly not going to be able to find and do all three of the, or rebuild all three of the, whatchamacallits, but the archaeological digs. But that's fine because they are what they are. Embarkation, see the caravan here, it's either 3 beavers and 5 harpies or 8 lizards, so it's 8 or 8. This one has a bonus 2 though, so that's a plus on that side. Here we have 2 cooked food and 2 raw food and a cooked food. Here we just have 2 raw food. Same parts, same wildfire essence. Here we have barrels versus here we have copper. We also have stone here though. And we have wood and coal. I think this one's reasonable. Even though we're only going to end up with 10 people, that's better than just 8, so I think we'll do that one. As far as this, now we have 6 embarkation points, so let's take a look at what we might want to take with us in our towns. We shouldn't need to take any stone, because we're starting with 28 stone, and of course we will find stone on the ground at some point, as well as clay from the copper mines. So let's take maybe some building materials. Now, whether we unlocked them, we could take one or both of these. Alternatively, we could take the reeds, but 42 reeds is not at the garbage recipes in the crude workstation is not as much as 14 fabric. So maybe we should take the fabric and the planks. That gets us a nice head start on planks and fabric, and then we can make the bricks that we need out of the stone. And then we can also take 2 more points worth. Maybe we should both be food. it doesn't really matter what we take, I don't think. Just take a couple of stacks of food as well with us. And I think that's reasonable. I'm not taking any wood this time, but then again, I don't need to, for two reasons. One, I don't need any to make any planks for a while. And the second reason is, if we follow that same strategy as we did this time, where I put down 2 woodcutters camps basically right away and go ham on the wood cutting, then I should have plenty of wood by the time we need it for something. So let's go ahead and embark. The other thing is, we're about a week out from a from the next update. I don't know if we'll get more than this one town done in that time, because I'm hoping to weave another game in here. So we'll see how that works out. But we'll just go ahead and start this one and see how far we get, and see if we can get another town done before the next update or not. So let's see. We have 1 free cornerstone reroll for every reputation point gained during the drizzle season. Wow. Okay, so I need to turn in all my orders in drizzle, and I need to favor a race to try and get as much reputation as I can during drizzle. I wonder if that's every time you cross the line in drizzle, or if it's for every whole reputation point gained during drizzle, regardless of, like, so if I gained reputation through resolve and I got like a half a point this drizzle, and then I continued through the clearance, and maybe it crossed the line during clearance, but then I came back the next drizzle and I got another half a point, would that then count for a free cornerstone or not? Either way, that's a free cornerstone re-roll, not a free cornerstone, a free cornerstone re-roll. So it's not as good as I thought it was. That would have been way overpowered if it had been a free cornerstone. Excuse me on that one. So this isn't as great, but this is interesting still. We can at least do plenty of re-rolling to get the ones we want. Looming darkness, of course. At hostility 2, we have rotting wood. Woodcutters cut down trees faster, but have 100% chance of destroying, so pulling woodcutters out during the storm is a good plan. More so than it normally is. Leakage, the cover of the ancient hearth, has been damaged due to an exceptionally strong storm. The hearth's resistance has decreased by 200. That's the resistance to blight. Hostility 3, the rain smells like blight rot. Global food production is 15% slower. Okay. Scales with hostility. And cold snap. Villagers with this effect have plus 50% chance of consuming double the amount of food during the break, and it is offset by, or canceled out by, complex food. So of course we have the flooded mines, and then we have the royal archaeologist and the buried mysteries, of course. So we have some berries here, so we'll get the herbalist going eventually. We have the reeds here, so that's good for making fabric out of. That's our harvester, but the strategy is to only put down woodcutters camps. So let's try that out. We have all lizards to start with, of course, but that's still 10, so that's still good. And let's go ahead and let them get to work here. We can put this down. We can put this down. We can put this down, and then this one goes across here. Now, danger, 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 danger. Oof. Danger. I'm guessing that then the first dig is going to be one of these 3, because the rest of them are too far away. I think maybe that one, but I'm guessing it's going to be one of these 3. So we could either get the archaeologist down fast and see where it is, or we could try getting into one of these glades. And see if it's there, and if it's not there, then then use the archaeologist to tell us where it is. That's kind of a bit of a crapshoot as to how it's going to work out either way for us, but I think that's okay too. But for right now, we're just going to do let's do some hay, some trees. Someone asked me if I would do the avoid glades except marked option, or at least they imply that they would like to see it. So I think I will play with that this town as well. And that I did shift click, so it affected both of them. And so we're just going to put in, a couple of, well, more than a couple. We're going to put all 3 lizards in here. Boom, boom, and boom. And then we're going to let them just cut what they want to cut. And then this can go here, and 3 more lizards go in there. Let them go to town on that. And of course, we're up to hostility 2 already. Let's take a gander at our first building choice here. Nice fabric recipe, or a nice plank recipe, or the kiln, which is a nice coal recipe, or the herbalist camp upgrade, which gets us the ability to pick the large nodes, large and giant. Oh, it does say and giant. Okay, that's for the marshlands, of course, but it does say and giant, which I didn't read earlier in the last town, or the last couple of towns. Herbs, berries, and mushrooms, so that could be useful as well. I would probably go with the kiln here, but, you know, we'll see. And then, of course, you have the archaeologist office, which is going to need some bricks, so let's get the crude workstation up and running. And just for fun, we'll also build that makeshift post, while the 3 remaining lizards are doing the building. Our first cornerstone, biscuit diet, hidden reward, and well-rested workers. So this leisure is going to be humans and beavers. We'll get one or the other, if not both of those. So that could be useful. We'll have to have a place to sell ale, a place to make ale, and a place to sell ale. The hidden reward, that could be good. Oh, every 2 completed glade events, not large glade events, just glade events. This could be really good, in fact. And then a farmer's favorite food. Farmers have a plus 75% chance of producing double yields and other effective biscuits. I think we should try hidden reward. I think we should. Well, let's wait. Let's wait and see what our order is first. Just to see if we might see something that'll mesh well with orders. There they are. Let's see here. Any 2 danger forbidden glade events, that's an easy one to accomplish eventually. We'll get them for sure, and it's easy rewards to get. Packed goods is always good, easy enough to get too. Either, you know, provisions and crops. 4 of each isn't that bad of a deal. 4 people's good. 20 grains, kind of, well, that would potentially pay for some of the crops, maybe all of the crops. I think I'd pay for all of them, all the packs of crops. Let's see. Grain, yeah, 6 grain will make 2 packs, so that would pay for those packs of crops at least. The provisions we'd have to make out of something else. 4 people could be good, but people also, because of our hidden mines, or our flooded mines rather, means that we don't want a lot of people necessarily. So, not necessarily a good option. So maybe we'll do this one then, and just see how it goes. How about you? Lizard resolve above 13 for 30 seconds. Once we get them housed and maybe a little bit of services to them, that's not going to be so bad, but this one will be cake to get. As long as we can find a copper mine, we can get this easily. So let's take this one. And this one here. Have a trading post and amber, or have a harvester and a stone cutter and some bricks. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. All right, so let's cornerstone, I think. No, let's actually keep the cornerstone for a minute too. Let's look through these. So I think we'll take the kiln to start with. No demands on the other types of buildings. Ranch could be good here, although we do see meat on the ground. No, we don't see meat on the ground anymore. Or here. Meat and leather could be good to get out of here. So that would be a decent idea. The trapper would be good to get large egg nodes. The forager would be good to get large grain, root, and vegetable... No vegetables. Grain and root nodes. And then the herb garden would be good for growing stuff to make baked goods. So I want all 4 of these simultaneously. Which one do I want most? This is a 1. I'll call that because I get 1 benefit from this. This one's a 2. This one is potentially way more than a 2. Well, the lizards only like pie for baked goods. But they do like pickled stuff. And I can pickle roots, but I could pickle roots from here. The difference between these two to me is this one, as long as I find fields, I can definitely use it. This one, I have to find those nodes in order to use it. This is also a 2 because of the meat and the leather. Although we don't really need the leather. Maybe a little. Let's do the herb garden. Weaver, alchemist hut, scribe, plantation. If I hadn't taken the herb garden, I would have taken the plantation for the berries. But since we took it, the only one of these that I can use right off is going to be the weaver. So I think we should take the weaver. Now the game's going to troll me and never give me a lumber recipe. So yeah, let's do the hidden reward. I wanted to do it twice, so we should just do it. Let's move that down a bit more. Let's also put up a couple of more roads here. And this one probably can move as well. A bit more. A bit. Not as much as I'd want, but also a couple of roads. Let's get the 10s here. Even though we don't need the 2 of them, we'll still set it up. And then, of course, we need to do stone here. And we're going to take both of those here. And let's do 1 lizard there to make bricks, basically. We didn't take the pack of crops or packs of provisions one, so you don't necessarily need to make this stuff yet. We could make some to sell, but I don't like to waste, quote-unquote, my materials like that. So the next camps we need to build are going to be, excuse me, the harvester for this. So let's put one of those right there. And then we'll need the herbalist camp for the berries over here eventually. And we'll wait to put the people in there until we have the people. We have 2 people free right now, so I could set one of them going. Anytime, really. Let's turn off this. Let's see. I'm going to move that. Let's move this down here. You almost done? Yeah, somebody needs to just hammer on it for a minute. I think we'll go ahead and get the deliver, please. I think we'll get this one started first. No, let's get this one going first. I'll put 1 in there, and then I want to build the archaeologist office right away because we have the supplies for it, and then we will do the kiln next. I just spent those bricks though, so I can't yet. And then we'll also want to put the weaver up soon. So let's turn off the fabric here. No sense in you doing that. As long as we have enough materials to build it, which only takes planks, so we're good. Let's put this in here. And actually, I'm going to move this out of my way for a minute, and we'll put the kiln in right there. I'd like to have it close to the storage because they're going to be running back and forth a lot to you know, get the let's turn off bricks here too. Here, no bricks. Oh, you made all the bricks already. Cancel you and put you back in, and we'll just have you deliver those bricks, and then you'll be done. Then we can make some bricks here with the stone we have left. Jerky, if we have the stuff, we can make it. You can use coal for it, but not right away, I don't think. But you're definitely going to make coal here. And you know, I'll give you priority on the coal. And we'll put 1 lizard in there as well. I'm going to wait on this, like I said, till we pop into here somewhere. Just to see what's there. Ooh, they're actually digging a tunnel through there, too. That means we could pick which one of these we want. Nice. Alright, come over here, I think, and continue chopping. Instead of chopping down here, let's chop up here. And you all are just digging a hole over here. Let's have you do, like, over here more, so that I can put some housing in here. And we actually need to put in housing, I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that housing on the floor. And let's pull you out of here. Help with the building, please. Pull you out of here, too. Help with the building, please. And then I also want to build, let's do our fence corners. Because I like the fence corners. Actually, do it down here. The furthest end, not that it matters, but that way I can have all the houses together. And how's that? Hostility minus 10, yeah. Minus 4. Alright. If I gotta get them down to 0, then I gotta get them down to 0. Luckily, I can then staff one of these up here. Not there. Nope, not there. Get out of there. One of these up here. I can put one back in here. I can put one in here to make just the fabric for right now. And I can put one in here to start gathering that. And I can put one back in here to start gathering that. And that'll be good. We can start gathering things. We'll let the rest of them do the building. And then we'll get ready to pop into one of these glades, maybe all 3 of them. Now, and we're going to wait for this till then, obviously. That's going to make them happier, though, so I could potentially afford more lizards once they're all housed. Let's see. I can handle that, I think, timing-wise. That's good. Let's move you over here, then, and have you do that. That might even pop them up to 1 once they're all housed. Nope. Nope. Small glade, no stuff. Okay, let's see. Eggs, berries, and copper. At least there's some copper here, but it's only 1. Let's move this over here. And let's do those. And let's not do those. Oh, that one's probably being felled right now. Yeah, it is. Alright. Cornerstone, cheap construction? No, probably not. Lost supplies. Maybe. Improvised tools. Probably not. Let's see what we get for... Let's turn this in first. So, right now we have 2 cornerstone rerolls. This should give us a 3rd one. It does. Okay. Beavers and harpies. Is this the same group we had last time? Humans must sound like the Scarlet Orchard. So, 3 or 3. Probably should go with this one over this one, just because this one has a lizard and we have already a ridiculous number of them. This is a fine set of things, I think, compared to that. So let's just take this group. I can throw some beavers in one of these thingies here, and then we can also look at this building. Then we go back to our cornerstone. That's not bad. Although only one race can use the coats, only one race can use the incense. The oil's good for whatever, cooking and cosmetics and something else. The cookhouse, we need a flour recipe before we can use the biscuits, the skewers. We could make mushroom skewers. We don't have that many mushrooms unless we get that awesome cornerstone again this time. Pigment we could use, but we're also getting it from the trees. Smithy's not bad either because of the 2-star simple tools. But we need a smelting recipe before we can do that. Anyway, packs of trade goods at 2 stars. We have a 1-star right now. And coats, but I think I'll go with the lumber mill here. Just because I like planks. So, I don't need you to work here anymore. Return those to sender. And let's, just delete it? Right? Yeah, because I've got replacement recipes for all 3. So, goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. And this one's pretty good. It's pretty good. 40 meat, 40 grain for the Danger and Forbidden Glade events is pretty good. We're going to have plenty of those. I'm just not sure if I want that or if I want to re-roll and use up one of my re-rolls. Do I want this? 80... Oh, actually more than 80 food. Yeah, we'll take it. I think I'll take it. See how it works out for me. And this one is copper, sea marrow, and swamp wheat. We need to build a few camps. We need to have our stonecutter camp for that. Let's get that going. We need to have a harvester's camp. We have one of those. Small forager camp. We need one of those. Let's get that going. And the herbalist camp we have, but the trapper's camp we don't, so we'll get one of those going as well. And that puts all 6 of our camps down on the ground. That's fine for you to keep working on those trees, and then you can just kind of clean whatever again. So if we want to, we can push our way back here into this glade. If I do that, that should give me the ability to, like that. And then we can do a road here. I misclicked there and there, and I'll bet you it's in there. But if I'm wrong, then we'll scan for it. We have how much copper here? 2. That's better. Let's see. You're building these things. We have 3 people free. We need more housing. Let's get that going. Just one house, though. Yeah, one house. And that'll be 12 people, 13 people. Right? Yeah, 13. Bummer. Alright, so you can come out here. Put one person in there. You can come here. Do I want this grain yet? I think we'll wait on the grain. And instead we'll do the eggs. There it is. Okay, good. And also the field's there, too. So now I don't feel as bad about what I did. One of you go in there, and then this is roots, fertile soil, a small encampment, and an archaeological discovery. Small encampment would give us people. I don't want to take people because of the hostility for people. So, yeah, this is giving us how much hostility per villager here? 12? 12. Yeah, that's why our hostility was so high to start with, because of that. So we can clean this out at some point too, but I'm going to let that harpy do some building for a while. And I'm going to let these folks do some chopping for a while. Maybe put them right here. I could pull a lizard out of here probably too. We have a decent amount of wood. They're bored here already? I guess you are. Let's do a lot more coal then. And you've used up all the stuff to make bricks. Oh, no, you haven't. Let's do that. And, yeah. Here. Here. Different packs. Harpy happiness. That'd be really good to do. Let's do that one. Here. Standing or jerky needs fulfilled plus harpy houses. Let's do that one again. Let's get the harpies super happy. It gives us harpies, though. The other one gave me harpies, too. Ouch. I guess that could mean that I would ignore some caravans, but I don't want that many harpies relative to the amount of beavers I have. Like, I don't want to gain 8 more harpies and have 8 harpies and 10 lizards and 2 beavers, and then the groups that come aren't likely to have just beavers. So I guess I have to try this one. Standing level 1 with 3 settlements. I think we could pull that off. Let's do that one. You're bored here. I should put a harpy in here anyway, so we'll pull that one out and put you in here instead. Not that one, not that one. What are you grabbing? I should have done those check boxes first. Good. Okay. So we could make these packs. Crops, we could use either one of these. We need to have 4 packs of crops and 4 packs of building materials. Planks are the best thing, I think, to use again here, so let's just do that. Uncheck this one, and I want to put someone to work here, so I'm going to pull this one out and put them to work in here. I'll put a harpy back to work in here later. We have enough cloth for now. Fabric, whatever it's called. I do want to clear this bit right here. We'll have to move somebody down into here, like that. Let's continue this road this way. Let's take a look at what this is going to cost us. I need to set up one of those, although I could use other things. I think we'll just set up the I need to clear some space here, though, too. Come back here. And I want you to do these trees right here. There we go. Just to kind of clear a bit to put more 2x buildings in here. Wait. They're not getting the marked ones first? Oh, yeah, they are. They probably were already chopping that tree before I marked. Okay. Once we get a bit of this sea marrow stone here, because this sea marrow gives extra stone, we'll probably swap this person into the grain, although what comes with the grain? Plant fiber. It'll be fine. I do want to work this, but I only have the one, but then again, they don't have anything to do anyways. So let's have them give me some money. Give me all your money. Not that. I guess we have to go with eggs. Go. Give me all your money. I need to bring them back here once we're done and have them clear these trees right here. Or these ones, whichever one gets done first, I guess. I don't have any builders, but that's fine. Move this over here. Keep chopping. And then we'll have to decide which danger glade we want to go to, but I can now buy this. Glade event working time and speed is increased by 10% for every 2 ancient tablets in the settlement warehouses. Or, some tablets reveal the secret of the ancient strengths. All workers can carry 10 plus items for every 2 tablets. This one is good, but it would get ridiculous pretty fast. This one here, I think, is better. So let's do that one. And we'll take it. Because I mean, how often do they have 10 or more of the same item? Well, plus 10 or more of the same item in the camp to carry it, or the 10 or whatever to carry that much. 50, it would end up being 15 or up to 15, more than 5 anyway, because their carry capacity right now is 5. Because of we have a lizard here, which is giving everybody +1 to global resolve. So, yeah, that is done. Or not done yet. This is not done yet. Probably should have 1 beaver in each instead of 2 in one and 2 lizards in the other. But here's the storm. Let's see where we're at. We may have to pull them all out anyway. Definitely some of you. That's enough. That's enough. We can move this now, though. We can come over here with it. No, we can't. We can come right here with it, though. And we can put up the rain collector. We're going to want to put a harpy in that. I don't have what? Planks. We're working on it. We're working on it. Forced delivery. And indeed, they grab 5. So Harvester's Camp is done. That was the reeds there, so it's actually done. Let's put it over here, out of the way slightly. And, how are you doing? You are hauling amber. I'll give you some help, maybe. You're all done up there now. Let's come back down here. Clear some of these trees out of town. So this is going to be what? I guess right there. Except then I need to remove another tree. Dang it. Right there. Hostility came down again. We can pull this person out of here. Send these items back, which is where all my planks were, of course. And harpy here. Oh, that's what happened. They finished that up. Let's continue this path that way. Didn't finish chopping my tree yet. Let's swap in... now let's take a look. Let's do this, of course. Cornerstone, cosmetic specialization, newcomer group, no. Meet every time a villager leaves or dies. We did pretty well with this last time. In fact, we didn't lose anybody either way. So I'm going to pass on that one too. And actually, I'm going to re-roll this one because we have 4 re-rolls anyway. Stormwalker training. All trade routes are faster. That could be useful. 1 lizard for every 25 eggs produced, no. +2 to stone production. That could be useful too. Let's do that one. And then a party here. Dang it. I don't really want that many harpies. I guess I should take this one then, plus 2 tools would help. So let's take this one for the beaver. And let's put that beaver in here, along with a lizard. Let's put a harpy in here. Let's get this done, please. Anybody? Give me somebody. Let's actually swap this beaver for a lizard and swap this lizard for a beaver. Oh, you're still hauling stuff, that's why. Alright. We need another 2 houses now. Building, small farm, the large trapper's camp. This one or this one. Again, the tools comes up. We don't have anything to make the tools out of yet, but that could be useful. Since I have one farm, I don't really feel like taking one of the other ones. But of course, the game is trolling me. I think we should take this for the tool recipe, though, because we did take the thing we get for the Glade events and stuff, so maybe? Plus, we do have that bonus to copper production, too. So once we get a copper recipe, that'll be really great. We better get a copper recipe. Let's take it. Smithy. And I wanted to get this farm up and running this season, but the game is just not letting me. Wait, why are you not cutting the tree that I have marked? That's why I don't like this mode. It doesn't do what I want when I want it. Alright, there we go. I mean, I could say I could swap them, but that seems like micromanagement to me too. And I'm not that thrilled about it. So we're just going to do this, and we're going to do these, and we're going to get hopefully a couple people in here to do some work. Do some planting before the season. But we're just going to plant roots to start with, because we don't need the herbs right away until we get a flour recipe to actually be able to use the herbs for baking. Let's go with... You're picking there, and then you can pick over here. Hopefully you're targeting this one first. Give you a priority on that. I should actually have a harpy in here too. Let's fix that. And then I want to put... It doesn't matter who I put in here, actually. Actually, I should just put lizards in these, because we have so many lizards. Let's see. Do I want to do... We need 2 more houses, right? 2 more houses. We should probably do some species-specific housing. Forgot to do that. Oopsie. Do I want to do any danger glades right now? I think not. You're bored. You can come up here and get roots instead. That's a better use for you. And, again, farmers, so we'll just put in one of you. This is board. You could go up a little higher, though. And let's get housing built. I should do... Yeah, let's do a couple of harpy houses. To house the cranky ones. Like that. Let's put in trading posts, like right here. Right in there. We can put that mine in here too, because unless we find one that's more than 2 really fast, I want to get started on mining. You can go here, there, and then we do need to get working on this, but I'm waiting for that. Orders. Let's do this one. Because I like getting the 30 copper bars. 5 parts is not bad, and movement speed is always good. Packs of trade goods. We have a 2-star recipe at the smithy. We have all 3 buildings you can make packs of trade goods at. How's that for luck? This is standing level 2 with 2 settlements. That would get us a bunch of tools, but I think... can I pull that off? I probably can. That's like 6 trades times 2 of them. That's iffy on a Wally scale. The rewards are good, but I think we'll just go with this one. A scale of here to Wally, that's iffy. But we should get some packs of provisions going with something. Yuck. Like a half a dozen. And one of you can make those. You do have the 10 amber for this, so we'll be able to turn that one in next drizzle. Let's find a weight, I think. We do need to make those packs of building materials, but what annoys me about that is they go and take all of them. Jorg, what do you got? Game. Harvesting is faster. Buildings have storage increase. I do need to keep at least 10 amber here, though, so I shouldn't turn that in. I'm not going to trade anything, I don't think, for Jorg, or with Jorg. So let's just send Jorg on his way, and instead we'll do this. You want packs of trade goods, we should get that smithy built, and we can make them. Water skins. We don't have a recipe for those. No, we don't have a recipe for those. Copper. I don't have the packs of provisions, but copper and coats. We have the copper, and we could make coats. We should make coats. At least to keep the beavers happy, if nothing else. Stone, packs of building materials, reeds, and resin. Well, we could sell... if we got the packs provisions yet this season, we could send the reeds on their way, and we could send the copper on its way. Yeah. So let's unpause again. Let's get the smithy up and running as soon as I can put it in here where I want it. Although, why don't you all come up here and edit away on this corner. Small Trappers Camp is done, and it's done. So let's move it out of the way. Actually, you know what? Let's make that the new out of the way, back down there, because I don't see myself putting anything down there anytime super soon. Let's put at least one lizard in here, I guess. And let's also build one more harpy house to get all the harpies housed. And then we'll probably focus on lizard houses next. We are over that threshold, though, so let's also do a park. And a... can I get in there? I can get in there. Garden? Jeez, Wally, where's it at? No, that's not it. Garden right there in the end. There we go. Build. Don't want to turn that in. Stop looking at it. Go ahead. Make some, but don't make a ridiculous amount. Well, I guess we have to make... We need 15. We might as well just make them. But this beaver's going to be working hard to make them. Although we don't have anything left to build, so that's fine, I guess. We have ridiculous amounts of wood. We could up the coal number again, just to keep this guy working. Wouldn't hurt, because we can always sacrifice it then. Because we are at hostility 2. The threshold of hostility 3. You all don't have anything else to do. I could pull you out. Can we get this going yet? No. What if we put another harpy in here? Can we get it going faster? Yes. What else? Planks. Or, well, any building material. Go there. And then lizard houses are cloth and bricks. Let's put a couple of those up, too. Or not. What are you doing? You're not doing anything. Nothing important, anyway. Come here. Cut trees. Ooh, they extended their little tents there. Unpause. Harpies are ecstatic. Ecstatic. I'm not that worried about lizards because they take a long time to cool off. Beavers I'm a little more worried about, but I'm going to keep everybody chopping until we can't chop anymore. Low on food. Hey now. More berries. Oops, all berries. Yeah, we could have really used more of this farm in the last year. Oops, all berries. Also, let's do more here too. And then let's pull... this one. Oh, okay, go back in there then. And then let's do one of these. Like that. Actually, can we just afford this? Yeah, let's just do this instead. You're chopping away down here just fine. Let's move it down here, maybe. Right in there. So you go in that direction. Let's get you real close to this glade, and we can open up that glade, or we can open up this glade in the next... Actually, I did a good job with this one, too. Let's get you up there instead. Delete that one piece of road. Come up here. Go, gadget. That away. We'll get our first danger glade opened up. Have any builders? I do have builders. I have those lizards from the whatchamacallits? From the woodcutters. I don't think I can afford another one. Actually, I can. Pull this out. Put this in. Put this in. Not what I get. They're building. Okay. Come up here and join the fun. I want you to do these like that. That one. Go. Oh, it didn't finish. Crap. Turn this in. Take a look at our cornerstones. Brawling. That would be a good one to do. Because we have two races that like brawling. We have a ridiculous number of whatchamacallits. But that's just bringing back more goods from events. So maybe 2 newly completed Danger and Forbidden Glade events lowers hostility by 50, or planting mushrooms on farms. Oh no. I want both of these. This would solve my food problem, clearly. But this would solve the hostility problem with too many people. Okay, this is going to be another one of those. Let me know what you think. We're going to end the episode here anyway, because we're at time anyways. We also have a group here that at least has 2 beavers in each, so we can make a decision on that in the next episode as well. We'll pop this glade open, see what's in there, and we will also take a look at this building choice, which I really need a flour recipe. Really need a flour recipe. But I think I will have to take the smelter for the copper bar recipe. So I really need a flour recipe after this one. But let me know your thoughts on all 3. The cornerstone, the newcomer caravan, and the building choice. And we will press those buttons in the next at the beginning of the next episode. We'll pop into this glade, see what we can find in here, and then move on and forward with the rest of this town. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.